Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for taking your time to be with us this evening. I'm very excited to see many of us are joining. Already we are 40, and I believe others are still joining us. My name is Spirit Dongo. May I could be a guest with us tonight. I'm very excited, distributor in this great company of Neolife. I joined this opportunity 8 years ago. I'm a lecturer by profession, and I was invited to look for money. I was looking for money, and somebody told me that I can make money in this opportunity of Neolife. So I came in to look for money. But when I came in, I was told that I cannot make money before I take care of my health. And therefore, I was introduced to wonderful products of Neolife that could take care of my life, my family, and the people that I love, and many other people that I could help. And I was so excited to see that in this opportunity, people are also making money after using the products and even after helping many other people. And I joined immediately and I started the business. And as they say, the rest is history because I have never looked back. Life has been exciting all through, and it is becoming better and better every day. The reason being, in this opportunity, you're able to touch so many lives. You're able to help so many people with the Neolife products. And you're able to make money after helping others also to make money. And this evening, we are going to talk about our Neolife products. Every Tuesday, we normally have a meeting, a training. And the importance of this training is that it helps all of us to understand our great products of Neolife and how they can help us to solve different challenges that we face. Because each one of us, we could be facing different challenges in terms of health, because in the times that we are living in this 21st century, we have so many health challenges. And thank God for Neolife, because Neolife has understood about this many years ago, and the founder was able to bring us the solution and the products that we can use to be able to take care of our health. So tonight we are looking at what we call anemia. And anemia is also a very, very big challenge, especially to women, actually for many women. Of course, men, but mostly even women are affected by this problem. And tonight we have a great speaker who is going to tell us how we can be able to help ourselves in terms of using the Neolife products to take care of ourselves. When we have this challenge of anemia, it can be caused by fibroids, it can be caused by many other challenges. And I'm so excited as I introduce our speaker this evening. She's a wonderful leader. She's a teacher by profession. I saw her come in the business, and I tell you she's very busy because I know she teaches in a very big school here in Nairobi. She's very busy, but again, she's very, very passionate about Neolife, very passionate about our Neolife products. And tonight, she is going to tell us how we can be able to take care of ourselves and how we, using our Neolife solution, we can actually be able to conquer this problem of anemia. So I want to welcome our speaker. That is Catherine Kaseberi. She's a senior manager. For those who are in the business, they understand what I mean by a senior manager. She's a senior manager and an upcoming director. Anytime you will hear us talking of a brand new director, and that is Catherine Kaseberi. So Catherine, I can see you are ready and set. So you're most welcome. Please take it up.
Thank you, PT. Thank you for that introduction. Good evening, everyone. Just like PT has introduced me, my name is Catherine Kasembeli. I am a teacher by profession, still teaching. I'm married, a mother of 3 children, and I'm a Neolife distributor for the last 1 year and 1 month now. Actually, I joined the Neolife at the onset of COVID. Every time I remember when I joined, I remember when COVID started. So that is the time I joined this opportunity. I was introduced to this opportunity by my sister. My sister had had a challenge in her health, she was having some ulcers which had really taken her fast. So when somebody introduced her to the opportunity, she joined and she got well. So she talked to me about this opportunity. The reason why I got interested in this opportunity is that when my sister was talking to me about it, I had just gone an operation. I had challenges with my thyroid. I had just been operated on. So I had the after operation challenges. And when I could go and see my doctor kept on telling me, those are the challenges, you live with them for some time before the body gets used to. So when my sister introduced me to this opportunity, I got excited. I started by buying the products through her. And after 3 weeks of getting well, and after joining the Zoom meetings and discovering the many things, the many benefits I was going to get in your life, I decided to join. That was in April 17th. So that is how I started my journey of New Life. So today, we want to talk about anemic. To many, when we talk about anemic, we look at lack of blood, not enough blood. But in actual sense, when we talk about anemic, we actually use it to describe a reduction in the red blood cells. Now, these red blood cells are those that give blood its color. You know, call it red blood cell because it gives the blood its color. And these red blood cells are important because they are responsible in transporting oxygen to all the parts of the body. These red blood cells are responsible for taking carbon dioxide to the lungs, ready for elimination. Not lungs, but the liver for elimination. So the red blood cells are very important. So anytime, therefore, when somebody goes to the doctor and you are told you are anemic, then it means the transportation of oxygen to other parts of the body, and oxygen is life. So if your blood is not able, or you don't have enough blood to be able to transport oxygen to the other parts of the body, then it means there's a big problem. Now, these red blood cells, they are alive. And because they are alive, they need to be fed. That is, continue feeding them, because if you continue feeding them, then you are sure the transportation of oxygen is going to take place to all the body cells. The average life of a red blood cell is about 120 days. So this is about 4 months. So once the red blood cells are produced from the bone marrow, like we are going to see, then within the 4 months or after the production, then that cell dies. You know, it will have played its role, so it will no longer be useful. So it means, therefore, there is continuous replacement of these the red blood cells. And when we don't have the continuous replacement of the red blood cells, then that is the time we talk about somebody is anemic. You are anemic because the production of the red blood cell has been interfered with. These red blood cells are porous, or if you want, you can say they're permeable. Now, the reason why these red blood cells are porous or permeable is that to be able to attract and to be able to repel. Those of us who have been in New Life for some time, we talk about the cells being permeable so that they can allow in and then they can be able to allow out. So in the same way, we are saying the red blood cells are that porous, are that permeable to be able to attract and to be able to repel. And so they should be kept porous, they should be kept permeable at all times so that they can continue allowing in the oxygen, can be able to repel any waste that may interfere with its function. The blood, because the red blood cells is one of the components of the blood. The blood is a highly complex fluid containing many different chemicals and organic substances, which are important in keeping a person strong, which are important in keeping somebody healthy. I know we have this saying that people will say that blood is thicker than water. And whatever may have been the reason for this observation, it is perfectly true that blood is thicker than water. Now, blood flowing through your veins is 5 times thicker than that water. So when we say, I don't know, you know, when people say blood is thicker than water, they may be having another implication, but we are saying in real sense, actually, blood is thicker than water. In fact, we are being told it's 5 times thicker than water, and that is why it has to be pumped under pressure from the heart. Now let us look at the red blood cells, which is a component of the blood. Now look at this example. For example, when you prick your finger, for example, a small drop of blood appears that is the size of a pin, for example. And surprisingly, in that small drop of the blood that appears when you prick, it has 5 million red blood cells. That is how complex the blood is. That's just a drop of blood that comes out when you prick yourself. It has 5 million red blood cells. Now, these red blood cells are normally shaped as a disc or a plate, which the reason why it is shaped like a disc or a plate is for this surface to be sufficient enough to be able to carry the oxygen to the cells and then carbon dioxide to the liver for elimination. Now, this red blood cell consists mostly of water, and the red blood cell is normally elastic. Now, there is a reason for that elasticity in this red blood cell. They are elastic because they have to keep on bouncing within the vessels as they move within the 4 months that we said the lifespan of a red blood cell from the time it is the bone marrow. So it has to bounce within the vessels. And some of these vessels are small, some of them are big. So it means if the vessel is small, the red blood cell has to squeeze itself. You know, it has to change the shape so that it can be able to pass through. So that is why the red blood cell is elastic. And you remember we have said this red blood cell has to move because it is actually supplying oxygen to the body, and this is about life. So if the red blood cell is not able to move and supply oxygen to the body, then there is a problem with that particular life. So that is why the red blood cell has to be elastic so that it can keep on changing the shape to enable it to be able to move. So after the 4 months we said, or the 120 days of being in circulation, then it means the lifespan is over. So new red blood cells are born in the bone marrow, which is found between or inside the bones. And the reason why it is inside the bones, it is for safekeeping. You know, it is like a storage for the red blood cells inside the bones, between the bones, And I'm sure when we eat meat, sometimes we come across the bone marrow. So that is exactly what we are talking about. The bone marrow is in between the bones for safekeeping. So when the bone marrow is destroyed, therefore, because we are saying this red blood cell, which if it lacks, then we say somebody is anemic. So when the bone marrow is destroyed, then it means you are destroying the source of the red blood cell. And of course, even the white cell also is produced there. So if the bone marrow is destroyed, then it means you are destroying the source, and this one is also very dangerous. So we need to take care of the bones so that they protect the bone marrow, so that we have continuous production of the red blood cells plus the white blood cells. Now, it has been estimated that the bone marrow must produce about 12 million red blood cells every second. You can imagine, every second we are saying the bone marrow is producing 12 million red blood cells. And that is the reason why, even when you are asked to do some donation of blood, there's no harm in it, because you can see the rate at which the bone marrow is producing the red blood cells. We also have the white blood cells. The work is completely different from the red blood cell. This one, their work is to be able to destroy any germs that are found anywhere in the body, including in the blood. Them, they don't necessarily move in the blood, they move anywhere in our body, but if they want to move faster, because they are going to attack an enemy who is a germ, then we are told the white blood cells can be able to move through the blood. Now, from that background, you can see that it is important that the life of the body depends upon the healthy and the vitality of the cells. So these cells are very important because life depends on them. So as long as they're able to carry on their normal functions, all is well. And each cell in turn depends upon the nutrition that it receives. So you can see how nutrition is very important to keep these cells vibrant because of the functions they are going to play. Now, anemia is a very common disorder, more common than many people realize about it. Now, when you look at a person and then you see somebody who is pale, it's not necessarily that that is a measure to know that this person is anemic. To know that somebody is anemic, a complete blood count should be done. Urinalysis should be able to be done to be able to actually confirm that this person is anemic. Now, let us look at the causes of anemia. There are actually three main causes of anemia. Number one is deficiency in the supply of good building materials. Now, I have talked about the bone marrow. That is where the red blood cells are produced. So meaning that the bone marrow needs good building materials. Just like a house, it needs good building materials. Now, these good building materials that we are talking about are things like iron, for example. We are talking about proteins. We are talking about folic acid and a variety of vitamins. These are the building materials that are going to build up the bone marrow so that it continues producing the red blood cells and even the white blood cells. So if you have a deficiency in the supply of those good building materials, then it means the bone marrow will not be able to produce. And if it's not able to produce, then you will not be able to have the red blood cells. And if you are not able to have the red blood cells, then you are in for anemia. Number two, we have a disturbance in the production of the red cells within the marrow. Now, this is through maybe the red cells being destroyed. You know, within the bone marrow, we could have the red cells, they are produced, but unfortunately they are destroyed. Now, this destruction is through some diseases. For example, you could having some chronic diarrhea, you could be having some liver diseases. These are dangerous because it means they are going to destroy. As soon as the red blood, the red blood cells are produced, no sooner have they been produced than these diseases are going to destroy them. So that becomes a cause of anemia. We also have excessive loss of blood. Now, this excessive loss of blood comes from so many things. We have the fibroids, for example. We have people having maybe hemorrhage, for example, distractions of the cells that can go on unnoticed. We have stomach ulcers, for example. We have prolonged menstrual flow, for example. All these ones are going to produce excessive loss of blood. And once you have excessive loss of blood, then it means you are becoming anemic. Of course, we have said to be sure that somebody is anemic, then somebody has to do a complete blood count should be made carefully. Examining the urine of somebody should be made. The stool of somebody should be made. Checks evidence of any bleeding. At times, a study of the bone marrow may also be needed to reach a correct conclusion. And sometimes an X-ray of the stomach, of the intestine is done to rule out any hidden bleeding in these organs. Certainly, as you look at that, this test is money well spent. This is a lot of money, even if at the end of it, the test becomes negative, but somebody is spending the money. That is why, therefore, we are saying in New Life, supplementation will be the best way. Prevention will be the best way so that somebody does not reach that point of becoming anemic. Now we have types of anemic. We have different types of anemic, and the different types of anemic are given depending on the cause of the anemic. Now we have number one, we call it anemia due to deficiencies. So that is a type of anemia. Anemia due to deficiencies. So here we are talking about deficiencies like iron, or we are talking about vitamin B12 complex again. That is also a deficiency, so causing a type of anemia. And then we have anemia from bone marrow injury. That is also a type of anemia because of the bone marrow injury. And then we have excessive loss of red cells. That is also a type of anemia. When you have excessive loss of red cells. Now, of course, under all these types of anemia, we have types within them. But now, under the excessive loss of the red cell is where we have the sickle cell anemia. The sickle cell anemia, this is due to an abnormality in the hemoglobin within the red cells. And we are told that this is due to some acute illness whereby the oxygen level in the blood is altered. This causes the red cells to lose their normal round shape. You remember we said that the ideal shape of the red blood cell is normally round, circular, so that one, to be able to absorb oxygen well, number two, the movement to be easy. But now, for this, somebody who is suffering from the sickle cell anemia, it makes the shape of those red blood cells is not round. It is normally a crescent-like shape, something like a sickle. So that is how the name sickle cell came to be, because of the shape of the red blood cells. And because of this altered shape, it means even the function of the red blood cell is also altered. It is altered because when this red blood cell shape is sickle, one is that the absorption of the oxygen is not going to be superb. It's not going to be good. So it means this person will have a deficiency of oxygen. Number two, the movement of that shape, the sickle cell within the vessels is not also very easy. So you find that somebody could be having the blood, but this blood is not able to move. The red blood cell is not able to move, especially if it comes across the small vessels, because we have all the vessels in our body. We have the big ones, and then we have the small ones. So that is why the red blood cells are elastic in nature, so that they can be able to go changing their shapes as they pass through the vessels. But unfortunately for the sickle cell, the shape of the red blood cell is in such a way that the movement is not very easy. So you find that such a person will be lacking oxygen now and again. So that is what sickle cell is all about. Now, of course, we have effects of red blood, effect of low red blood cell in a count in our bodies. Such people normally they are fatigued. You look at them, you can even condemn them for being lazy, but actually they're actually fatigued because they don't have enough red blood cell. It is low, the oxygen level is low. They have shortness of breath because the oxygen is not supplied well because of that shape of the red blood cell. So they are not able to be supplied well with the oxygen. So they will suffer from shortness of breath. Some of them will be dizzy, suffering from dizziness, weakness. Some of them will have increased heart rate. So the heart rate beating is very fast. Some of them will have regular headaches. Some of them will have the pale skin. So that is how the effects, some of the effects of people who are anemic. Now, when you look at the treatment of anemia, like we have seen, anemia is anemia comes because of different reasons, the 3 reasons we talked about. So therefore, it means when treatment is administered for anemia, is directed to the particular cause. Let's say, for example, if we are talking about deficiencies in the iron, then it means the treatment is about addressing the deficiency. If we are talking about the bone marrow being injured, then it means the treatment is directed towards correcting the bone marrow issue. Now, so that is what happens. But then, as in your life, this is what we are saying. Like I've already said, some of these challenges of anemia will be better addressed if we do the prevention. We carry out supplementation in good time so that you don't get to a particular condition where you become anemic. But then if you are anemic still, you will apply this supplementation so that they can be able to assist you. Number 1, we have talked about the cells. Our bodies are made up of trillions of cells. Now, just like those cells, so is the red blood cells that is needed to be kept permeable, that is needed to be kept porous. So it is important that we take TreaNN. This one will be protecting the cell so that the cell remains porous, the cell remains permeable, so that oxygen can be able to get in, the nutrients can be able to get in, so that they can be able to be transported through the body. Another supplement that is very key, because we have talked about deficiencies in iron, like multiminerals and alfalfa. Now, these multiminerals and alfalfa, the alfalfa has a lot of iron, which increases the hemoglobin in the blood. And this hemoglobin is important because it's actually what gives the blood that red color in it. So this alfalfa, the multiminerals and alfalfa is very important because that is where we are going to get the iron. And if you are anemic because of the deficiency in iron, then it is important and alfalfa. Now, if the loss of blood is due to prolonged menstrual flow, for example, Then this one, we need a hormonal therapy. A hormonal therapy is very important. So in this case, we are talking about feminine herbal. This one is going to address the issue of the hormones in the body so that they can be able to be regularized, so that somebody does not have to have those prolonged menstrual flow, which is causing the anemia. Then we have the bone marrow. The bone marrow is very important because this is where the red blood cells are born. So it is important that the bone marrows are kept intact. That is the storeroom. That is a strong room for the red blood cells. So it means then we need to take the CalMag, because CalMag ensures strong bonds. So it is important that we take the CalMag so that we protect the storage, so that we have continuous flow of the red blood cells. We also need vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 is very much, that is, we'll get it in vitamin B complex, which ensures constant supply of the red blood cells. So that is also very important, vitamin B complex. Now, if your anemia is because of the ulcers, because we said the treatment is directed to according to the cause of the anemia that somebody has. So if your anemia, or you're becoming anemic because of the ulcers, the stomach ulcers, then we need aloe vera juice. This one will deal with H. pylori. We need to take zinc, for example, to heal the wounds, the bleeding wounds in the stomach. So those wounds are the ones which are actually, because if you have continuous, some of them, you'll go bleeding for some time and notice, before you realize it, then you become anemic. So it is important that the ulcers is addressed through taking the aloe vera juice and taking the zinc, so that the wounds can be able to be addressed. Then we also need vitamin C. Vitamin C is very important. It is important because it assists in the iron absorption. This iron absorption, sometimes you could be taking it and yet it is not being absorbed. So we are saying when you take vitamin C, it is good because it is going to assist the intake so that you have maximum absorption of the iron, especially if your anemic is because of the iron deficiency. So if you address your issues of anemic in this way, then you'll be on the right track to go. So those are some of the measures you could be able to take so that you can be able to assist somebody if you are anemic, or you know somebody who is anemic, then you can be able to assist that person to be able to heal well. So with that, I think that is what I had today for anemia. Thank you so much. PT, back to you.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much, our senior manager, Catherine Kaseberi. That is wonderful. You've done a very, very good training. I'm sure everyone on the call has been able to follow you. Today we have learned a lot of biology. Yes, and we have reminded ourselves about the red blood cells and all that and the functions. That is great. We have seen the causes and the symptoms. And finally, we've seen the near-life solution. And as you have told us, ours are on preventive. In near-life, we talk about prevention is better than cure. We prevent. So all of us, we all need these products. You don't have to wait to be sick, to be anemic, so that you can use the product. So everyone on this call, we are calling upon all of you. Let's look so that we take care of our health. Because when you are sick, you can imagine when you are anemic, it's a very troublesome situation. And it will call upon you to have a lot of medication, and it can be very costly at the end of the day. And obviously, even your health will be very much affected. So thank you so much. And at this juncture, so Kasebeli, we truly, truly appreciate. We appreciate your training, we appreciate your time, and we are so grateful. God bless you, and thank you so much. I want to call upon one of our leaders. She's the director. She was suffering from this anemia, and she'll tell us, we'll be told about the causes. So she'll tell us what was the cause of that anemia. And she's on the call. So I will call upon her so that she can give us her testimony, and we shall be able to appreciate more our New Life products. So I want to call upon our director, Emily Kedagol, so that she can be able to give us her testimony. So I'm looking for Emily so that I'm able to unmute her wherever she is. I'm sure, Emily, you can hear me. Yes, Emily, unmute yourself. And welcome.
Okay, thank you very much, PT Purity. I hope you can hear me now.
Yes, I can, and I can see you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Catherine Kasembeli. You've done a very good job in explaining about the causes of anemia and the remedies. I have also learned a lot because when I came to Neolife 4 years ago, yes, I suffered from fibroids, which caused excessive bleeding, and that led to severe chronic anemia. So anemia is anemia can be caused by several causes, the way Catherine Kasembeli has said, and mine was because of excessive bleeding due to fibroids. So when I came, I think the symptoms that I was suffering from were the most serious ones. I think were the anemia, the severe chronic anemia symptoms. In fact, that is how I was diagnosed to have fibroids in the first place. It was because of the severe chronic anemia. So Catherine has actually said everything. When she was teaching, it's like she was just describing me. So one of the worst symptoms of severe chronic anemia that I had was memory lapse. So what happens is, as Catherine has said, you need the hemoglobin, which is in those, when we say somebody is anemic, we mean they don't have enough of the hemoglobin that is carried in the red blood cells. And that hemoglobin is what puts the oxygen around, carries the oxygen around the whole body. So for me, I think my oxygen was not getting to the brain. So I could suffer from memory lapse sometimes, and so many other symptoms. I think I had about 30, they were more than 30, but 30 were the ones that when I Google, I could get them as being associated with anemia. So anyway, to cut the long story short, when I came to Neolife and I started using multimineral alfalfa and of course Pro-Vitality, the multimineral alfalfa is what really helped me, because it also helps with giving the body other minerals and vitamins which I was losing because of too much bleeding. So what I would like to say is that actually about 80% of women, they suffer from fibroids. And if that is the case, other women, quite a big percentage, almost 70%, actually suffer from anemia at one point or another in their life, and most of them do not know. So they're just wondering, why am I having very little energy? Why is my immune system very low? Why am I having, chronic colds and other, diseases like that? So the supplements that Catherine has taught us today, including CalMag, So I was using all those supplements, multimineral, alfalfa, I was using CalMag, I was using vitamin C, vitamin B complex, ProVitality, and I started improving to the point where now anytime I go to hospital, which is now very rare, but anytime I go to hospital and they have to do a blood count, my blood comes at between 13 and 14, which is so much. And so I just feel good. I feel, when I was anemic, I used to feel very cold, but now I'm okay. I can wear a t-shirt like the one I'm wearing today, and the house is cold and it's okay. But during those days, I used to feel cold and so many other symptoms. So what I would say is that the Neolife products actually work. And if there is anyone who is experiencing any of those symptoms that Catherine has taught us today, please do not shy away. Talk to the person who brought you in, or if you are already a distributor, just go ahead and get yourself multimineral plus alfalfa to bring your HB up. Only 2 bottles are enough to bring it from anywhere. Mine was 7.2, and I used 2 bottles, and it came up until it was 14.6. So multimineral alfalfa is one of the most effective products to be able to bring up your HB levels to be the right levels. Okay, so the training that has been given today and my testimony is touching on women, but remember that men also can have a low HB, so they won't have to take a feminine herbal complex to balance their hormones. They will take masculine herbal complex, and then they take multimineral alfalfa, the same one. So for the men, your HB should be between 16 and 18. So if it is less than 16, go ahead and take the multimineral alfalfa. For ladies, it should be, the lowest should be 12 all the way to 16. So if your HB is at 12, kindly raise it up to 13, 14, or even 15. Like my girls in the house, they are young adults. Theirs, when they go to hospital, they always have HB of 15. Yeah. So ladies, you can raise yours all the way to 15 or even 16, and then you can live a vibrant life. So other than the anemia, I've also benefited from the Neolife opportunity. I like travel, and I also like money, and I have benefited from that, and I continue to benefit. So if you are a guest that has come to this training tonight, kindly talk to the person who invited you. They'll be able to help you to join the opportunity. It's an equal opportunity for all. You can join and also become a distributor, or the person who invited you will be able to help you to obtain the products if you need them for your use or the use of loved ones. So thank you very much, Catherine, and thank you very much, PT, for giving me this opportunity to share. And thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you so much. Once again, Emily Kedago, that is wonderful. I remember when you came in the business, I saw you come in, and I remember you were very sick. You were not even having the patience to wait and for me to explain to you all about the business part of it. You just wanted the products so that you can take care of your health. But I'm so excited to see what has happened to you. Today, you are making money. You are helping so many other people, and you're looking younger and younger every day. So that is what Neolife can do to all of us. So I want to thank once again, everyone. You have had the training, you have had the testimonies. So let's just go all out. Let us use the products. Let's help everyone. And so I want to thank everyone on the call. And already, Emily has already told you that if you are a guest with us, you can actually come and we can work this as a business. There is also a business in it. You can we will be here to hold your hand. The person who invited you will be able to show you how to can be able to join. And together we work as a team. We shall be able to help you and hold your hand. So from me, I want to say thank you so much. I want to wish you a very good evening and a very good night. And once again, Catherine, we are very, very, very grateful. You are a senior manager, yet you are really very passionate about this business, and that is wonderful. And we are truly praying for you to become our director very, very soon. I know you are working for it. So God bless you so much, and let's see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we shall be having a training for the new managers who joined this last month of April. So if you have a new senior manager in your team, kindly share with them the link so that they can be joining. The same link actually we shall be using. And all of us are invited because learning is a continuous process and we can continue to learn every day. So karibuni sana, and thank you and have a wonderful and a blessed night.